What up? This is Rama Screen at the WonderCon red carpet for DC Superhero Girls Intergalactic Games with Shea. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Good. You are the screenwriter of the film, correct?
Yes, I am.
Yes. And so, what's some of your inspiration for the story?
So we really wanted to find these characters and bring them into this big competition with Korugar Academy, which we have hinted at in the shorts and is led by Principal Sinestro, who fans of the comic will know is not necessarily a good guy. And he brings his students into Superhero High to have this big intergalactic competition with them to prove what is the best superhero academy in the universe. So among Principal Sinestro students is Blackfire, who is the sister of Starfire, which our fans will know has been going to Superhero High, and she's just so much fun, and it's really great to have this relationship between Starfire and Blackfire, which again, fans of the comics will know is not a good relationship, and there's a big rift between the two sisters, but throughout their journey in this intergalactic competition, they learn to come together.
I love how, because I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the trailer. You guys, it's like Olympic Games. There's a lot of interesting tournaments, instead of sprinting, the characters are flying. And what are some of the other Olympics, games that we can look forward to as well?
So the big competition all hinges on Hero Ball, which is our version of Quidditch, which is a big stadium game between the two teams, and they have to prove their hero prowess in this game. And they also have the partner biathlon, which includes laser eye shooting and flying. We have the whip targeting, which Lashina and Poison Ivy compete against each other with their own personal whips. And so it's really fun to find these superhero competitions that our characters really show their superhero skills in.
Now, from your costume, are you a fan of Batgirl then?
I love Batgirl. Batgirl was my favorite when I was growing up. I thought she was so amazing because she used her brain to become a superhero. So instead of being born with flight like Wonder Woman or, acquiring it through some chemical accident, she actually made herself a superhero just by learning more about everything around her and using that technology.
So real quick before I get on to the other question, what is your advice to Joss Whedon, who's making Batgirl live action movie?
I'm sure Joss Whedon will do an amazing job, obviously. I'm a big fan of his. But I think it's just about keeping the heart of Batgirl and keeping her character that she's not dependent on anyone. The amazing thing about Batgirl's origin in the comics is that she really wanted to be her own hero, and she just did it herself. So I think that's the really cool thing about Batgirl is she was just out there. She was going to punch some bad guys in the face and save the world, and she didn't need anyone else to help her.
I like that. Now, back to the movie itself. What is the girl power theme of this story?
It's really about coming together as a team. So it's about all of our characters. They all have these, moments where maybe they could break off. Someone like Big Barda, who has come over to the good side of Superhero High, and now the female Furies are back, and they're trying to entice her to come back to the bad side of Apocalypse. But it's really about her realizing that these friendships that she has here are so much better. And it's about all of the girls have that moment where they realize that their friendships with each other is what makes them great.
And talk a bit about some of the casting choices.
We have just an amazing cast. Gray Griffin's here. Tara Strong does both Poison Ivy and Harley. Stephanie Shea is our Katana. It's just really fun to work with these amazingly talented actresses and see them in the booth take on these whole new personas and become these characters.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, okay?
Thank you.
Enjoy the night.